What was your parents' relationship like? Did they argue very much with each other?
No, I wouldn't say that they were both kind of inarticulate,
No.
and there was. I would say they got along reasonably well, but my father bought a different car every 2 years or so. So, despite the fact that we are definitely lower middle class, I would say. Um, I did not get along very well with my father, and my mother, but, she took a job as an employee of Saks Fifth Avenue in her later years, after age 40, I think. So and they were not really outstanding in any ways. They followed the standard religious ceremonies without being particularly devout about it.
Hmm. Well, that's probably true for large fractions of the population.
I'd say for most of the population, at an increasing fraction of it.
Hmm. So well, that's good to hear that they didn't argue very much.
No, in fact, well, they didn't argue very much because they really didn't talk very much to each other,
Oh,
uh, or to me for that matter.
did you have breakfast together? What was breakfast like? Were they sitting there reading the paper or something?
Well, my mother used to read the paper at odd times, and she would actually almost fall asleep reading the paper. As she's reading it, she's kind of tipping over, and then suddenly she wakes up because she doesn't want to fall onto the floor. And my father had a series. He was a door-to-door salesman at
Hmm.
one time or other,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't think fit his personality, but it it helped.
Was he more introverted?
I wouldn't say they were introverted. They were just kind of average people.
Okay. Was he selling fuller brushes? I think I heard that before.
Um, I don't think he was working for the Fuller Brush. I think it
Uh,
was somebody, some firm, Perman, Perman. It may
oh.
not even be around anymore.
What kind of products was he selling then?
Um, Brushes, maybe
Oh, okay.
stuff like that.
Okay.
I didn't get the details.
You said that you didn't get along with him. Does that mean you were arguing with him some of the time?
No, as I say, we hardly talked at all. But when I was, kind of disobedient or something like that, he would suddenly lose his temper and began hitting me.
Oh, like just with his hands, or did he have a paddle he hit you with,
No,
or
just with
newspaper?
his hands.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
So,
Yeah. How?
Peggy was a great admirer of him for some reason.
Hmm. Oh, they got along pretty well.
Oh yeah, yeah, he got along. Yeah, of course, when I was no longer in the house, then there was no reason to dislike him anymore. But the dislike tends to get perpetuated anyway.
Do you think the fact that he hit you kind of made you dislike him a little bit more?
Yeah, I would say that.
Okay. Do you remember one of the incidents where he hit you? Like what caused him to get angry?
Oh well, I mean, a guy got into these things. The same thing happened with my grandfather.
Oh, uh,
I just kind of taunted him or something until he threw a dart at me.
oh, did you think did you stick your tongue out at your dad or something like that? It's like
I forget why.
okay, yeah,
You can misbehave in all kinds of ways, and
that's right.
sometimes you go out of your way to misbehave.
Yeah, yeah.